It's time to get your plant and garden questions answered live.
The number to call is 270-9933. Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is with us today. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Kind of a gloomy day today, but it's a good day to stay inside and talk about getting outside with our gardens and plants. So let's get right to the phones. We'll start with Tom in Middleton. Hi, Tom. What's your question?
Yes, I had some pansies I bought from the Bruce Company last year. They came through beautifully until the snow came. They disappeared. I wonder if they'll come back from the roots.
Sometimes pansies, if we have a particularly good winter with a lot of snow cover, sometimes pansies will come back in the spring. So best thing to do is just wait and see. I would say you're not going to see much happening for another 3 or 4 weeks, depending on what the weather does. But I have seen them come back in the spring.
Really? I thought they were just annuals.
They are, but they're cool weather annuals. So a lot of times if you plant them in the fall, you'll get them back the next spring.
All right. Let's go to Amanda in Deerfield. Hi, Amanda. What's your question?
Hi. So I have some potentilla and spirea that I did not trim back in the fall, and I'm wondering if it's okay to do it in the spring, or am I going to just have to wait till fall?
Potentilla and spirea and any other flowering shrubs that bloom after the end of June bloom on new wood, so you can prune them anytime. So they're especially good to prune when they're dormant, so you can go ahead and give them a good shear on the next nice weekend. You can take 25 to 30% off to kind of reshape them.
Wow, okay.
All right, let's go to Dale in Clinton. Hi, Dale. What's your question?
Hi. We have a rock garden and flowers by our well. I was wondering if there's a weed killer you can use around your well without contaminating the water.
Oh boy. So it's your well for your house system? Yeah. You know, I don't feel qualified to answer that question. There are weed killers that are certainly safe to use with a re-entry period, but that is not something that I feel qualified to answer off the top of my head. But if you send an email to the plant desk, or you can send it to me directly, lbriggs@brucecompany.com or plantdesk@brucecompany.com, we can do some research and get an answer for you that we feel confident in that's not going to cause any damage.
Okay, plantdesk@brucecompany.com.
brucecompany.com, yeah.
All right. Let's go to Barb in Mineral Point. Hi, Barb. What's your question?
My question is, I heard wood ashes are very good for asparagus, and I wondered when to do that and how much to put on.
Well, asparagus can be really heavy feeders, especially if you have an old bed and you haven't done much to fertilize. Wood ash or pot ash is a good fertilizer for root development. So that's really good for perennial crops. I would say the best time to put it on would be in the spring. So you can go, if you've got snow off of your patch, you can go ahead and broadcast that on now. And I guess that I would, off the top of my head, I don't know a sort of amount, but any of the, like if you got looked up potash, there are a lot of companies that sell bags of potash. You could use the same ratio for that. So it's usually so many pounds per so many square feet.
Okay. All right. Jane in Edgerton, you're next. Hi there. What's your question?
Hi. What can I do to bring my arborvitaes back that the deer have landscaped about 5 feet up?
Not a whole bunch. Arborvitae just set buds and do new growth at the tips. They're not very good at generating new buds off that inner woody growth where there doesn't get to be any sunlight. It is the famous Wisconsin rocket pop deer pruning method for arborvitae, and there's not a whole ton you can do about it, unfortunately.
All right. Unfortunately, as well, we're out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Lisa, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Lisa. Great to see you.
We'll talk
it's good to see you guys, too.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. We'll have a final check of your forecast coming up.